One. What up, besties? If you are watching a replay, this is going to be a good one. I'm going to be giving you the beginner friendly version of how to start a digital product business. Now, it's a whole Wednesday. Let's talk about it before we even get into this live. And if you come in and you're watching a replay, give me a hello in the comment section, right? So it's a whole Wednesday. Y'all already know the podcast is usually recorded on Tuesdays. We record on Tuesdays over on Twitch and now YouTube. This is the second week in a row that we're doing our lives over on the YouTube streets. And today's topic is going to be how to start a digital product business. Why is it on a Wednesday, T? It's usually supposed to be Tuesdays, lunch and learn. It's supposed to be at 12 p.m. Friend. We went to see Chris Brown Monday, and that just threw the whole day off here because we had to get there early. Then when we get to Tuesday, you come to work, you're struggling. I need my coffee, my espresso, and all of those things. So if you're over here on Twitch or YouTube, let's do a sound check. Let me know how the quality is in the comments and give me a welcome over. Thank you, Kenise. Thank you, Rhonda B. Give me a sound check and let me know if the quality is good. I do have the tendency to get overly excited, and sometimes my voice can just project a little bit too close to the mic. So I never have it too close up on me. So let me know if the quality is good, and then we're going to get started. I highly advise that you have pen and paper if you can. If you are at work or something like that, then listen in and watch the replay back. Okay. So what this is my podcast is recorded live, but when it is launched on Spotify and Apple, it launches every Friday. It's cleaned up, it's edited up. You don't get all this extraness that I'm doing right now on the live stream. So we're going to go ahead and get into today's episode starting now. Now, what I'm going to do different because you guys are live. If you have questions during the live or something like that, make sure you put it in the comments so that I can help you. How many of you guys on here have been wanting to start a digital product business? That's what I want to know too. Okay. So let me, me, and get myself together. This is literally what I do, y'all. All right. So what is up, besties? Welcome back to the Bestie in My Pocket podcast with your favorite business bestie, Coach T. You already know I teach you how to get to the bag when it comes to digital or physical products. Today's episode is no different. We are going to be talking about digital products. A lot of you guys know I have a digital storefront and I have an actual website where we sell physical products. So what I want to do in this episode is kind of give it a beginner friendly approach and give you the steps and the play by play of how to start a digital product business. So I don't know where you're listening to this at. If you have the opportunity to grab pen, grab paper, I highly recommend because this is about to be another gem filled episode. The gem of the day that I'm going to give for you is that you do not need to be perfect to do this. You don't have to be an expert. One of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to digital marketing or digital products is you think you need to be a coach. You think you have to have that title. You think you have to be an expert. That could not be further from the truth. Friend, you just have to be a couple steps ahead of someone. If you're on think of a stairway. If you're on step number 5 and they stuck at the starting point, they would love to know how you got step number 5. You don't have to be at the top of the staircase. They want to get to where you are. So what you're going to do is teach them, give them the blueprint, give them the roadmap to get to where you are. So that's going to be the gem of the day. This is not about being perfect. This is not about being an expert. This is about creating something that is solving a problem for people that need what you have to offer. Okay. So if you have ever been wanting to bring in extra income, this is the episode for you without burning yourself out too. Because I don't believe in, here's what I don't believe in. You will never hear me preach, quit your job, right? We just had the whole Tabitha Brown debacle. People were up in arms because she said, go get another job. Go get a job if your business isn't flourishing. If you have been struggling, go get a job. So this is kind of like, no, don't go get another job or get a job. How about you start a passive income business? start a digital product business. This is one of the easiest ways to bring in extra income without any inventory, without burning yourself out. And you don't realize how easy it is. You are overthinking everything. So let's get into it. So I'm going to first give you the 5 things you need to start your digital product business. If you're over here on YouTube, what up? If you're over here on Twitch, what up? Put in the comments if you're ready for these 5 things you need to even start the digital product business. I'm going to tell you how to start it, but there are 5 things you need. Comment ready if you are ready for these 5 things, right? The number one thing you need that people don't realize, and if you have started this business and you're saying, they say just start a digital product business, but I ain't making no money, it's probably because you neglected the number one rule. The number one rule is you must be creating a solution to an in-demand problem. I'm going to repeat number one. These are the 5 things you need to even start this digital product business. Number one, you must have a solution to an in-demand problem. It can't just be because you think you know how to do something, you're going to just make a product and sell it. If it's not solving a problem that a lot of people need the solution to, you're not going to make no money. So don't start with, and here's the other thing when we get into it. We're not going to even start with the product. I'm going to give you some cheat codes on here. You already know that. But number one, you need a solution to an in-demand product, in-demand problem. Number two, you need a digital storefront. You need a digital storefront. Just because you got a Shopify store and you sell physical products, you thinking slapping your digital product on there is going to work. If your digital product doesn't have anything to do with that same target audience, that is not going to work. It's not going to work. And the truth of the matter is there are certain platforms. Everybody know I use Stan Store. There are certain platforms that are built to help you convert a lot better when it comes to digital sales. And one of those platforms is Stan Store. So that's going to be the second thing you need is a digital storefront. Number 3, you're going to need a place to market your digital products. Where are you marketing your digital products? Is that Instagram? Is that TikTok? Is that Facebook? Is that YouTube? You need to pick a playground that you're comfortable with. Really, I wouldn't even say comfort. I hate saying comfortable with because you got to get uncomfortable. You need to pick the platform that your audience is on. That in-demand problem that you have the solution for, where do they hang out? Are they mainly Facebook? Are they mainly Instagram? Are they mainly TikTok? Right now, TikTok is that girl with solving problems because it's fast paced. They have a talk for everything. So if you have an in-demand problems for moms, you probably want TikTok because you're going to be on Mom Talk, right? Number 4, we haven't even started how to do the digital product. Again, these are the 5 things you need to start. Number 4, you need a community. You need an audience. You need a group of people who are interested in this product that you have. Without your community, you have no sales. Without people, without an audience, you have no sales. And don't worry, you probably like, well, how do I do this if I don't have a big following? It's not about a big following. It's about a community. I'd rather have 10 people that are my direct target audience purchase from me than to have 100 people and I got 0 sales. So it's not about the number of followers. And you don't even need followers to get sales for digital product. That's another misconception. Number 5, obviously we need the product. We need the product itself. Now, when we get into this, I'm going to give you some cheat codes. A lot of people think you got to make the product first. And big fail. You never make a digital product without even knowing you have no audience. You haven't vetted. You haven't done market research. Let me know if you've done this before. You spent countless hours in ChatGPT and Canva because somebody told you. Well, what's the post say? The next time you on your, instead of watching Netflix, go to ChatGPT and Canva and make a digital product. Fail. Don't listen to them. They just trying to get you to invest in what they got going on. The next time that you don't want a Netflix or you're on your break, do market research, right? What problems can I solve with what the skills that I have? Okay, so let's get into it. Those were the 5 supplies, the 5 things you need. Now, how do we start this digital product business? Start with you. I need you to do an assessment about you. And you can leverage a chat GPT, a Google Gemini. These are AI platforms where you can tell it about yourself, right? You don't have to be a coach. Again, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a millionaire or a 6-figure earner to do this. Be transparent with yourself. What are some things in your life that you're good at? And if you're listening to this live, put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right now. And don't dismiss anything. Brain dump all the things that you know you're good at. In the friend group, you're the friend who's the best dressed. You're the friend who's budget conscious. You're the friend that could cook. You're the friend that could do the hair. In the family dynamic, you're the funny one. You're the mindful one. You're the motivational one. Bullet point, brain dump. What do you do on your job? All the jobs you've ever had, what have you done? Or you're a mother, or you're a wife, or you're a parent, or you're a sister. Do you see how I'm pulling out all of these key things in your life that you already dope at? That's the first part. Start with you. And you can ask people around you as well. So that's going to be the first thing. Now, you're going to go into a chat GPT. You're going to go into a Google Gemini. And you're going to say, yo, chat GPT, let me tell you a little bit about me and all of my life experiences and the things that I have going on that I do on a daily basis and some things that I feel I am good at. After I give you these things, I want you to scrape the internet. I hope you're picking up these gems. Scrape the internet and find an in-demand problem that I can solve with a digital product. I hope you heard what I said, friend. Rewind this episode, rewind this replay if you missed that part. It's going to give you a bunch of different digital product ideas. And let me break it to you. A digital product don't mean an ebook. Nobody wants your boring ebook. I hate when the girls tell y'all copy and paste over to Chat GPT, to Canva to make an ebook. Nobody don't want no damn ebook. We want a solution. We want to know how you got your edges back. We want to know how you started the business. We want to know how you made that gumbo. We want to know how you designed that image or that whatever that coloring book you create that you showing. People want to learn. Education on any niche is one of the fastest digital products that will sell. We're going to talk about that when we talk about the actual product. So we started with you. We put that information into an AI to get a list of ideas. Right now, there are ideas, but don't do an ebook. Do a guide. Do something that is teachable. Next, after you've brainstormed with AI, here's what people don't do. Go do market research. Coach T, what do you mean go do market research? You own that phone anyway. You own TikTok anyway. You own Instagram being nosy scrolling anyway. You on my live right now anyway. Go to the search bar on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and search for the niche that you're in, right? So if you say, let's pick one, you said cooking. You say I make a mean gumbo lasagna. Every time I cook, people be asking me for the recipe, or they ask me to make this for the potluck at work or whatever. That's what you're gonna start focusing on. So you're gonna go to the TikTok search bar, the Instagram search bar, the YouTube search bar, and you're gonna put gumbo recipes. Right? If we saying cooking, macaroni and cheese, Thanksgiving recipes. And market research means you're gonna look at the audience. You're going to look at the videos that's popping up. Which videos were the most popular? Which videos got the most reach, the most comments, the most views around these recipes? What is the comment section? The comment section is a gold mine. What are these people saying in the comment section? Because my digital product ideas is going to come from this comment section. I'm using cooking for an example, but it could be anything. Okay? So brainstorm with AI, do your market research. Reddit comments, people on Reddit be asking wild questions because Reddit is one of those forums and platforms where no face, no case. It's not a social media. So if I say I have a ingrown under my underarm that couldn't get rid of for 3 months, what can I do? That's a problem that people are going to be giving solutions for. So if I go to Reddit and I put ingrown hair, if there's a bunch of posts about that, I go to YouTube, there's a bunch of posts, there's a bunch of comments. I'm going to create a guide on how to prevent ingrown hairs, how to get rid of ingrown. You see what I'm saying? So when we say digital product, it could be anything that is a solution to an in-demand problem. Number 3, you done brainstorm with AI. You done your market research. Number 3, create a social media page dedicated to this. Just because you already have an Instagram page, your niche may be completely different. And yes, you need a niche in this case. You can't be trying to be, this is the problem. Because you sell t-shirts, I'm gonna go back to that. You a crafter and you make t-shirts, but now you want to start a digital product business. And your digital product business is teaching people how to cook, giving recipes. That don't go together. You cannot put that together. You have to go create a new page to craft a new attention and a new community around cooking, around the love of food. Whether you turn vegan in the last 3 months, you stop eating meat, you sugar free. You never thought you could get rid of your sugar cravings. That is a dedicated social media because that is the in demand. I'm giving you guys in demand stuff. Anything that deals with health, wealth, relationships, making money, saving money, those are in demand problems. If we think about hierarchy of needs, look up Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We learned this in school. Humans are wired, it's like a pyramid. It'll show you like a pyramid. Your digital product needs to fall within Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Again, it's going to show you. Think about it. Think about you. What area of your life right now that you wish you could improve? I guarantee you're going to say, I wish my money was better. I wish I could save. I wish I could find me a job. I wish I could save for my daughter. I need a new car. I want to lose 10 pounds. I can't get my hair to grow. My marriage not where there's all the things I just said. Health, wealth, relationships, right? Finances. All that stuff is in there. All that stuff is in there. So create a social media page around that thing that you eat, breathe, sleep that, or you just recently had a transformation around that. You just lost 10 pounds. Finally, it took you you lost 10 pounds 3 years ago and you still kept it off because most people lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. You did that and you figured it out. So that's what your page is about. Number 4, here's what I mean when y'all make mistakes. We still ain't create the digital product. We done brainstorm. We got an idea for our digital product. We've done market research. We created a new Instagram page. We ain't made the digital product yet. Why? We need to vet people, right? And here's my rule. Make money before you spend money. The first digital product I ever created was a boot camp. I did a pre-order. The boot camp was a month away. The pre-order price for the boot camp was $297. I had 7 people pay me $297 before the boot camp even started, before the boot camp was even created. That is what you're supposed to do. You don't go spend hours and hours making this beautiful material for your camp or your guide, and then it flops and nobody wants it because you didn't do number 4. Test before you build. Make content about the product. Give a pre-order pricing. Give a early bird pricing. When I tell you that motivates me, I don't know if that's people have different intrinsic motivation. When you pay for something, I'm like, oh, I got to make this the best camp ever. Let me get up in here. And here's what I do. I'm giving y'all all the this is stuff that I teach y'all. You ask the audience. You put ideas out there. You see if it bites. You say, if there was a how to become vegan in 30 days e-guide, Would you, if I created it, would you guys be interested in it? You're getting feedback. If Rhonda says yes, you're gonna DM Rhonda. You're going to say, Rhonda, thank you so much for that engagement and letting me know that you would be interested in my How to Go Vegan in 30 Days ebook. What has been your vegan journey so far? What are you struggling with? What are some things you would like to be in the guide? Ding, 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 ding. Rhonda is going to tell you, and you're going to take all, you know what Rhonda going to say though, because you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a coach, but there is a rule to digital products. You never sell or offer something that you haven't lived, that you haven't done. You don't got to be the expert, but friend, come on, let's be honest here. You have had to have made a transformation. If you ain't never been vegan in your whole life, you don't make a vegan guide just because that's popular, just to get $1. That's not ethical. That's not moral. So when Rhonda starts telling you she tried to go vegan and this happened and that, you can empathize because you've been there. You know what she's talking about. And it may be sympathize. I always get those two mixed up. I know I'm not the only one, right? So when Rhonda starts saying, man, I just can't give up chicken. I love chicken. Boom. You're going to make sure you got chicken alternatives. Things that you already know that's going to help her in the guide, or a system or habits that you did to wean off of the chicken. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If you watching the replay anywhere right now, drop a gem in the chat. Drop a gem in the chat if you picking up these gems, if you taking notes. I know I don't even eat chicken. I don't love chicken. I'm not vegan. I see somebody in the comments say they really love chicken. People do love chicken. I was pescatarian for about 3 years. So that's just seafood. I love my seafood. I'm from Louisiana. I don't think I can ever give up a crawfish. Okay. But I go through severe anemia episodes, blood transfusions and iron infusions. And earlier this year, I started craving burgers. So just over the last probably almost the whole year, I think it was February, I started eating meat again. Well, fish is meat, but I didn't consider it meat. So I'm kind of off track, but I started eating steak again. And the anemia is not as bad. My body thrives better. So it's listening to your body. But I don't eat chicken, friend. I got off track listening, looking at the comment section. Let me get on track. We're going to leave that in the podcast episode, by the way. Okay. Okay. So you are going to test before you build this digital product. You're going to listen. If you got people in your real life, at your job, your friends, you're getting the pain points, the problems from the Facebook group, from asking questions, the Reddit forums, the answerthepublic.com, the YouTube videos, the comment section. I'm going to say that again. You're going to make your book, your guide off of that. And when I say ebook, I don't mean that boring ebook. When I say ebook, I mean guide. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Nobody wants your boring ebook. I don't want to know about you. Nobody cares about you. I know that sounds mean, but we don't. If you don't have nothing that's in it for me as a human, I don't care. How's it going to help me? Okay, I like you, but what's in it for me? If you don't motivate me, you don't inspire me, you don't teach me anything, I am not listening to you. I'm not following you. I'm not engaging with you. Think about it. You don't make me laugh. You only follow people who are filling your emotional bank account in some way. Tell me I'm lying, because I'm not. So if you're offering a digital product, it needs to be something that's in it for the buyer. How are you going to help them? Number 5 is when you're going to start building the digital product. Finally. Now, when you build the digital product, here are some easy, profitable sellers, because people, again, they mess up when they start a digital product. Vendor list, easiest digital product to get to the bag, because everybody wants to say, oh, you're gatekeeping. I'm probably the number one gatekeeper, because I believe in what I told you earlier. Go do market research. Stop being lazy. Just because somebody don't want to give you their information don't mean they're gatekeeping. It honestly means you're lazy. You want it handed to you. But since you want it so bad, how about I charge you for that information? So vendor list is going to be an easy, profitable digital product that literally takes 10 minutes to create, right? So if you sell candles, you sell perfume, you sell t-shirts, you started a digital product business. Give them the vendor list. Where they get this, where they get that. Give them the links. And let me give you a gem. When you're giving out links, check to see if that particular vendor or platform has an affiliate program. You gotta be thinking like a CEO. If I'm giving you the link to this place, it better be my affiliate link because I want residuals. I want my Chris Brown on that. I want residuals on this. If I'm giving you a Shopify, how you start your website? Oh, I use Shopify. Y'all see my shirt today? What my sweatshirt say? I am a Stan Store ambassador. I've made multiple five figures using Stan Store. So if you ask me what's the best platform to sell digital products, I'm going to say Stan Store. The link that I'm going to give you is going to be my Stan Store affiliate link. Okay? So when you make a vendor list, if the places that you're recommending, see if they have affiliate commission. So vendor lists are easy, profitable digital products. Starter guides. Everybody want to learn how to start. Think about what I said earlier. You don't have to be a coach. Stop thinking you have to be a coach to sell digital products. That's cringy. Everybody not cut out to be no coach. I'm a coach because I've done this. I eat this, breathe this, sleep this. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 13, y'all. I've done everything under the sun. I've been a personal trainer certified. I've been an education certified. I've been a district manager, pay less shoes, 16 plus years over. I've done what you see me doing so many times. I've been brand ambassador for other businesses. So I am a coach. Been there, done that, could do it 10 times over you, right? But you don't have to have that word coach or use that word coach, but you can show them how to start. If you started any business, you started anything, maybe your credit, a year ago, your credit was in the 500s, but you've learned things and now your credit score is a 700. You can create a starter guide, how to improve your credit, how to get to the 700s, finally starter guide, or how to move your credit score at least 10 points within 12 months, starter kit, how to build credit starter kit, how to start your t-shirt brand starter kit, how to cook like a pro starter guide. So that's what I mean by a real ebook. I don't know, you just going to make a prayer journal over in Canva. That's anybody could do that, friend. Solve an in-demand problem. So starter guides, check the list, vendor lists. These are really good ones. Some other ones that are easy to create that's highly profitable. If you're really sweet in Canva, a lot of y'all are crafters. Shout out to my creatives and my crafters. I want to say crafters, say creatives. Canva mockups, Canva templates. I make so much passive income with Canva templates. Making designs, making bundles that people can edit, editable templates that people can use for different things. Those are going to be easy, profitable, high in demand digital products to get you started. And then lastly, we're going to go back because we're not finished. This is the last one. So 1, brainstorm your ideas with AI. 2, do market research. 3, create a dedicated social media page. 4, test the product before you build. 5, build out your product, right? Get your store set up. You're going to use Stan Store. It's going to be in the show notes. I already told you. That's the Stan Store is too beginner friendly, easy. It's beginner friendly. And it's like when people click the link, the product is, I see it, I click it, I got it. Putting it on a Shopify store is still the old way. I got to get to the product, then get to the cart, and then add my information. Whereas if you had a digital storefront like Stan, the product is right there with the credit card information. Make it easy for people to say yes. If you know anything about marketing, the more clicks somebody has to do to give you their information, the less of the chance you're going to get that sale. So let's eliminate all that clicking, right? So build your products, build your Stan Store, get automations. Stan Store has built-in automations, but you can also get mini chat. How many of you guys have seen on Instagram where people say, or Facebook, comment a keyword? You see it on my content all the time. I'll say comment plug and I'll send you the link. Comment AI and I'll send you the link. That's an automation. I'm not sending you the link. The automation is sending you the link straight to my stand store. Boop, there it is. Credit card, done. Passive income. Number 6, you gotta stay consistent. In the beginning of a digital product journey, I don't have to post every day, but I do. I post on the T Academy page every single day on Instagram. Rain, sleet, shine, sick, don't matter. If you're new, you got to post more than once a day. You got to get the rhythm going. You got to get the rhythm going with yourself. You got to get the rhythm going with the audience that you desire to build. And you got to get the rhythm going with the algorithm. So you're going to have to create you some kind of regular system, scheduled routine of your content, because you want to establish yourself as an authority. You're not establishing yourself as a coach, as an expert, but an authority means you know your stuff. If they see Rhonda posted about vegan this, ooh, Rhonda just posted a chicken alternative recipe with the mushrooms. Let me say that. Like, if Rhonda is consistently hitting it out the park with transitioning into becoming vegan, I am going to begin to not only like Rhonda, but now I trust Rhonda, because I've taken some of the things that she's posted about and actually applied, and it worked, or I liked it. That is how you get the sales in the digital product industry. It's not just, I'm gonna make an ebook, I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna paste it into Canva. It's a prayer journal. I got a prayer journal, y'all go get one. No, we need consistent proof of who you are. Are you who you supposed to be? Show me. Give me some tips. Give me some tricks. Give me some gems. People love gems on social media. You watching me right now because I'm a gem dropper. You like my content. You like my vibe. Over time, that like turns into trust. You join my membership. You join my stuff, or you bought a product because you see me over and over consistently deliver and show you that I am an authority in what I say I am. You feel me? That's the I would say the 2 highlights is: 1, stop creating digital products before you have proof. It's 3 of them, y'all. Make sure the product is, you're solving an in-demand problem. You're a solution person. When you say you want to sell digital products, you want to offer a solution to a problem. And then lastly, be consistent. Those are the main 3 ones of today. Hopefully this was a banger for you. We've been rolling it. This was your beginner-friendly guide to starting a digital product business. If you really trying to get it, I do have a mentorship in my profile on any of my platforms. The link is in the bio. You can go to the bio and look for Digital Dollars Academy. That's where I teach this in full on. I have products that are done for you. If you want done for you digital products, they're there. If you want affiliate commission and let me be the teacher, it's all there. I'm going to give you guys a code to use. Use code podcast. If you go to my stand store and you go to Digital Dollars Academy, if you put the code podcast, there is a surprise discount just for the podcast listeners. Not going to post about it. Nobody knows about it. It's a really good deal too. Really good surprise. But those are for the people who need to be in DDA. What I gave you today, yes, you can use that to start a digital product business. But if you want to hit the ground running, you want weekly coaching, you want to be on a call with me, a Zoom call, twice a week, I have group coaching where you can, what AI platform is this, coach? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's all there. So that is there. And as always, this has been a pleasure. Appreciate you guys for rocking. Appreciate the besties that's watching live right now. I will see you guys on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Central over on Twitch and TikTok for this session of the Bestie in My Pocket podcast. Until then, I will see you guys next week. Bye. All right, y'all. So that was the podcast. You guys got it live and direct. If you have questions, put them in the comments because the podcast episode just ended. We're over here on the YouTube. I'm going to end the YouTube stream and I'm going to be over back on the TikTok streets. So come on over there with the questions and I will see you guys next week. So let me end this stream real quick over here.